Hey guys, Tim with TB Ministries. This week's teaching has to do with the fear of man. I believe this is a universal thing that most Christians struggle with, and I believe it stems from the reality that we long to be accepted. Because in the world's standards, people value you by what you could bring to the table. But in the kingdom, God values you by what Jesus brought to the table for you. It's a big paradox and a big shift in how we think. So what happens is we're raised and nurtured to do life always trying to people please or man please, because let's face it, you get a better job that way, you can get raises and bonuses, you work hard in school. It's kind of almost brown nosing in a sense. Okay, so then we get saved, we have pure, mature hearts that want to come into the Lord, and we feel like we need to do the same thing, and we got to make sure that we don't offend anybody or that we're really nice. But the problem is that borderline is fear of man, and even Proverbs says that fear of man is a snare. Okay, that literally it'll gobble you up and trap you and keep you from your destiny. So the best way, guys, to get over fear of man is to understand that you don't need acceptance from others. You just get acceptance from your daddy in heaven. And if you understand how much he cares about you and what he thinks about you, you won't really care if others don't naturally accept you. Okay? And if they don't accept you for who you are, and they're accepting you because you can bring something to the table, then they're not really a true friend. I know in my personal life, when I got saved, I got a lot of friends that I necessarily didn't hang around with that much afterwards because of the direction God was taking me. But they continue to be my friends to this day, and they love me. But a lot of people are afraid that they're going to start talking about Jesus and all their friends are going to leave them. Well, I got news for you. If your friends are going to leave you because you start talking about Jesus, they were never real friends in the first place. I know that's a harsh word, but that's the reality of it. Okay, and we know the Bible says that perfect love casts out fear. So guys, you want to walk around understanding that you don't need to fear man, that you can go up to people boldly. It's about having a cleansed conscience, knowing Jesus took away your sin. He took away the nature to sin. You are now partaker with the divine nature. You have love radiating in you. The Bible says God is love. Okay, and where does God live? In us. And that love casts out all fear. And not to mention 2 Timothy 1:7 says God didn't give us a spirit of what? Fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So just meditate on that verse, guys, 2 Timothy 1:7. Understand that when you're going out to move in signs and wonders, that fear feeling that may come upon you, it's not yours, it's from the enemy. And if you step across that wire and you take that risk of faith, you'll see God back you up, because he loves to back up his children when they take risks for the kingdom. So remember, guys, it's not a matter of talk, but power.